So what we're going to do here, we've got a CSGO YouTuber tier list. We're going to rank the YouTubers. We're going to tell you who's the best. We're going to tell you who's garbage. All right. We already know the answer to these questions. Why don't you find out as well? Okay. Let's get you the answer to these questions. Obviously, Vu CSGO had Nest tier. No, we'll approach that later. Let's just go through from 1 to 37. You got 3 clicks Philip. 3 clicks Philip. Worst case scenario, he's 8, he's like 8+, because 3 clicks Philip is someone I don't watch his videos necessarily to like enjoy them. However, they are like required viewing because he's got a lot of videos on a lot of like stuff that otherwise you're not going to get information on, and he does do good summary content, right? So I'm thinking I'll put him at the top of A. We'll reconsider. We'll reconsider based on how the rest of this goes down, you know? We got Anomaly. I know Anomaly. See, here's the thing. You got to question, am I ranking this based on how much I enjoy them? Or am I ranking this based on how good I think they are objectively? Even if it's not my cup of tea, that's the real question. That's the real question we gotta ask here, okay? Because there's a difference. Some of these YouTubers I don't necessarily enjoy, but, you know, I think they make they make pretty good content, right? So I'm not a huge fan of Anomaly, but he makes pretty decent content. I can see it. We'll put him in, I think we gotta put him in a C. Like, you can definitely tell that, like, you know, people do enjoy his content, but I'm not a huge fan of it. Banana Gaming. Banana Gaming, yeah. Here's the thing. I've seen his content. I don't really have a problem with Banana Gaming's content, but it's not the type of content that I like. I feel like YouTube is kind of oversaturated with that type of content. I feel like right now, it kind of feels like Banana Gaming is essentially just budget nadeking. So for that reason, I think we got to put him in a C. It just feels like he's budget nadeking. That's just the feeling. Elige. This is a interesting one. I think we got to put Elige at an A. I think his videos are pretty solid, but there are some things that are lacking. He doesn't really have a great pacing down yet. You know, he's got some things that he can still improve on. The information is definitely an S. Okay, the information is definitely, well, to be fair, one of his first videos was literally take notes in CS, and I feel like that it was an 18-minute video on taking notes. We're considering. I haven't watched his recoil one yet. We're gonna watch his recoil video. Hold on, let me watch his recoil video.
Same things that I do.
Intro's a bit extended. Intro's a bit extended, but it's good. Usually don't see pros. Usually you don't see pros do good intros. They don't do an actual intro where they go over stuff. What you can do is, like, if you're making YouTube videos, you can make the whole video and then make the intro, because the intro is like, it's just explaining what's gonna happen. So if you already know what's gonna happen, you can make a really sick intro, right?
I think that your goal should be around 95%.
Right. Okay, so he's giving targets. Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll put Elige. I think we're gonna have to reevaluate Elige. Okay, because right now Elige is feeling kind of like a B. Like, the information is there, but he's got some refining to do. I think he's definitely got some refining to do. I think the problem is I've put 3 clicks Philip at A. I feel like 3 clicks Philip might have to be an S. I feel like his content really is more or less must watch. Yeah, we're putting 3 clicks. We're putting him up to an S. Elige will be better with practice, 100%. And it seems like he's interested in, because I've talked to him on Twitter. He seems like he's interested in getting better. Fitz, similar to Anomaly, except less. I like Fitz less than Anomaly. I think we got to add another tier. I think we're 1 tier too low. We're gonna add this as F, okay? Because I think we need this, because I'm thinking, like, there's a gap here. I think we gotta go more like this. All right. Not a fan of Fitz. I think he makes some decent content, but it's not my shit. So the reason I wanted to add another tier is because I think Flom. It's hard to say. Flom's like B or C. Flom's got some good content. I like. It's not that I don't like the content. It just seems kind of like most of it is just ripped straight from stream. It's mostly just stream highlights, essentially. The thing is, this is a YouTube tier list. This isn't a Twitch tier list. This isn't how much I like Flom. I think Flom. I 100% agree. I think Flom does great things for the community, and I like his Twitch, but it's really just his YouTube is just Twitch highlights, And I don't think you can really rank someone like A or S tier. Low B, yeah, I think maybe we'll reevaluate, because right now it's just, are they B or C? You know, and then I think we reevaluate a little bit at the end. I think this is Franz J, right? Yeah, this is Franz J. Okay, Franz J, I think you got to put him in a B. It's definitely a different type. You might even put him in an A. I'm thinking I'm going to put him in a B. I've watched some Franz J content, and the thing is, I don't usually enjoy this type of content. However, I've sat down and watched a few Franz J videos in a row because they are fucking entertaining. They get a little bit draining after a little bit, you know, after like a few minutes it gets a little bit draining, or like, you know, 20 minutes or something. But it is good, especially since I don't like that type of content typically. I think we can put them in an A. I think that's a decent one. Furious. All right, Furious is next up. I haven't watched very much of Furious. I think Furious sometimes crosses the line of clickbait. I think Furious, sometimes he makes clickbait that is too clickbait. Also, not really my favorite type of content. We'll put him at, I think we put him at a C. I think Furious is at a C. Hard Fluff. I think Hard Fluff, listen, I've talked to Hard Fluff. We streamed together. Well, I don't know if we streamed together yesterday. I don't know if he was streaming, but we played together yesterday. Cool guy. I think he makes some pretty good content, but it's kind of, I feel like Hard Fluff's content is kind of like my content was back in like 2015, 2016, where it feels like, from what I've seen, it's more like he's kind of just running around an empty map and kind of talking. And so the information is good, but I don't think I can put that outside of like the C tier. Elma Putty. Holy shit. I forgot Elma Putty existed. Let's get Elma Putty in here. All right. Now Elma Putty is a clear can't rank because he's fucking retired. Just kidding. Elma Putty, 100% S tier. Elma Putty probably makes the best content, CSGO content on YouTube, period. Really. Extremely nice, extremely good flow, just really well-made videos. 100% Elma Putty's S tier. Vital and Super Stidham, do they even make fucking videos anymore? Hawka. Okay, Hawka. Hawka is kind of similar to how I feel about a few other people. Let me take a look at a video from Hawka. Let's watch a couple minutes of this video. I haven't watched one in a little bit. Why is this in black and white? Okay, I would say Hawka is like a middle ground, kind of between maybe like not launders, like Elma Putty and Mahone. Where Mahone was just like ridiculously dry, Elma Putty is like wet as fuck, okay? And Mahone was super dry, and I think Hawka's somewhere in the middle. Probably somewhere in the middle. So I think we're putting Hawka probably in the C tier as well. Maybe he's B. I think Hawka's probably got to be B. I think we got to put Hawka in the B. I think it's pretty solid. The information's definitely good. The production is not bad. I mean, it's not awful, but it's not like amazing. Now, Nye, okay, whatever the fuck his name is, listen, he's got good content, okay? He would for sure be A tier. But his name is fucking unpronounceable, so he's B tier. Okay, sorry, like just being honest here. He would be S or A tier, but how can you rank someone high tier when you can't pronounce their fucking alias, dude? HS Top is a YouTuber with nearly 1 million subs. We just brought this guy in here to put him in the D tier. All right, that's the only. I don't even know who this guy is. I'm gonna be honest. We just brought him in to put him in the D tier. Except you can't pronounce his name correctly, and yet we'll put him in the A. All right, we'll put him in the A tier. All right, we'll give him an A. Kerrigan also has educational content. I'm going to be honest. Kerrigan has the worst of the educational content. King High X. Okay, King High X probably got to be a D. Also got to be a D. I mean, look, actually, I think we got to put High X on an F. I think we got to. Oh, it's really tough because I'm comparing him to the other Fs. Okay. And the other F, I just don't enjoy at all. I really haven't watched too much of King High X. However, when I watched his video for my aim video, he said something that was opposite to what everyone else said and what general kind of common knowledge is. Okay? And so I just based off that, and his humor does not sit with me. His humor is like kind of Zoomer humor. I don't think I can put him high on the list, right? He's got like Zoomer humor, which I don't dig too much, right? And he's definitely got at least one video with questionable information in it. So I think we gotta, even though like I think his videos have some, if his aim video didn't have questionable information in it that I think is just outright wrong, he'd probably be a C. All right, Launders told me he would excommunicate me if I put him anywhere lower than an S, which means I can't rank him because I don't respond to blackmail. I'm just fucking around. I think I gotta put him in an A. Launders videos have a ton of educational purpose. They're like really, and some of his newest thumbnail, if you've seen his newest thumbnail, hold on, look at this thumbnail. Look at this this is a nice looking fucking thumbnail, yeah? The only problem with his videos is they are pretty long, so I don't really watch them, you know? I don't watch many of them, but they are definitely like, if something happens, if I'm looking for information on a player, then I'm looking Launders, right? So like it's kind of similar. It's kind of similar to 3 Clicks Philip. It's similar to 3 Clicks Philip in that with 3 Clicks, I don't watch his content normally, but I'll definitely hit it up under a lot of different scenarios. So I think he's got to be high A. I think he's got to be high A. Okay, high A. Maui Snake. Now, does Maui Snake even make content anymore? Because I used to watch his shit. He just got the podcast, yeah, and he does some long stuff like Thorin, not like Thorin, like Launders. Launders is S for me for sure. Yeah, but here's the thing, Dex. There's a difference between how much you like someone and objectively how well made their content is and how important it is. And that, so like 3 Clicks, I don't like his videos that much, but they're really well made and they're important, right? So he's got to be S. Elma Putty just makes the best fucking professional facing CS content on YouTube. Gotta put him at the fucking S tier. Okay? No question, you gotta put him there. You basically either you have to be unquestionably amazing, or you have to be like so good that like you have to be really important, right? Launders definitely hitting a niche and hitting. I agree. And his video with Stiko, that is one of the only pro breakdowns that I've seen where I really felt like it was actually really well made. They're not meant to be uber watchable for like the average viewer, right? He's hitting a specific niche, you know, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. However, I don't think you can rank him S because he doesn't try to be more than he is, you know. Maui Snake, I think Maui Snake made some really good videos when he was making videos, but he's not really making videos. So I think we got to put him at a can't rank. Now we got MSL. So let me explain to you why most pros that make YouTube content fucking flounder, and why I think that Kerrigan, is not making great content either. Okay, because I think I got to put MSL at like a D-ish. Okay, so the reason most pros that make YouTube videos flounder and don't do very well is because they don't understand basically what it's like learning again. Okay, so I've watched this video from MSL on Nuke. Okay, how to hold RAM. If you look at this video from MSL, yeah, he starts out. He's got an intro. Okay, he does have an intro, which is honestly better than what Kerrigan has or had when I watched, because I haven't watched in a few weeks. While my feedback on this video mentioned he should break it into 3 parts, I didn't even see this early game, mid game, late game thing. Anyways, the problem with this content, if you watch this video, okay, it's all how. All the answers, for the most part, most of this video is how do you hold RAM? Well, you do this setup, and you do this nade combination, and you do that nade combination, and you play this angle, and you play that angle. But the question that players that are learning the game need an answer for is not how. It's not like what setup am I running, right? I would say maybe that's more like what than how, but the way I described it is how. You don't need to know the setups, because you can learn those from just watching a couple of pro games, especially people that are going to be watching MSL's videos. They've probably watched some pro games. They probably understand this is some utility pros play. You can watch Mahone if you want to learn how, right? And Mahone does more why and what, you know, than a lot of these. But he doesn't answer why and when. Why do you use this setup? When do you use this setup? He's only got the how. He's only got the one bit. And the how is the easiest part. You could take, anyone could tell you how to hold a spot if all you need to know is what spots and what angles you can play, because you just watch a pro game and then you just regurgitate that back out, right? You don't need to know, like, that's the least important bit. The important bit is why you use those spots, when you use those spots, right? And so that's what most pros are lacking. They just talk about how. That's all they do. Nadeking, got to put him in an A. I think we'll put him below launders. We'll put him below launders. I think Nadeking makes some good content. He's definitely got a niche. Videos are made well. Thumbnails are good. Titles are good. I don't think he's necessary though. I don't think he's 100% necessary the same way I think 3 Clicks Philip is necessary. Where does Vu rank on the tier list? We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. He makes good quality content. I think it's kind of superfluous content. It's not super important, but does everything need to be important? We're playing a fucking video game. You know, you can have some fucking fun, okay? You can have some fun. You can learn some shitty gimmicks that don't matter. You can, you know, and he's got some other good content that I think is entertaining. So I think he's a clear A. I'll put him below launders. I think launders, I prefer launders, but you know, I think he's a clear A. Nard out here, I don't know where the fuck to rank Nard out here. Honestly, Nard out here is just like, do we put him in B? Is he like can't rank? I don't know where the fuck he's got Nard out here does his own shit. Nard out here really just does his own shit. Really, like nobody else does videos like Nard out here, and he puts out shit tons of them. So I don't know where to put Nard out here. I think we'll drop him in B. I think B is like kind of, he makes decent content. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's not necessarily my cup of tea, but I can definitely see a lot of teams using his content, like, you know, MDL teams use his videos. Nick Bunyan. All right, here's the thing with Nick Bunyan, okay? He hosted me for like 500 viewers, or for like 2,000 viewers back when I was a fucking 10 viewer Andy, okay? So he's going in the S tier. No, I'm just fucking joking. I don't think he even makes fucking content anymore. His last video was like 2 months ago. It got like 10K views. I don't think he makes videos anymore. He can't even rank him. But he did host me. he did host me. Pronogo. We're putting Pronogo S tier. Elo Heaven is a must watch. If you don't watch Elo Heaven, you ain't got shit, son. Listen, if you don't watch Elo Heaven, I don't like you. I just don't. But he's not really S tier. I don't know. He makes some long form content. Maybe he's like D tier. I think we got to put him. I think. Listen, no hate on my boy, okay? But he makes a lot of long form content. He does some mapping stuff. The mapping stuff might put him up, because the mapping stuff is stuff you don't really see elsewhere. He's like the only one that does it. We'll put him in C. I think we'll put him in C. Pro guides, fucking F. Actually, here, hold on. Dog shit. And you know what? Actually, we are adding multiple new tiers because there needs to be a row below dog shit, omega shit. Okay? This is where pro guides go. Okay, they are a tier below dog shit. They are not only steal content, but their videos are shit. The editing is like just complete random fucking nonsense, and they just give misinformation. You can't trust the info. That's the worst part. A lot of their videos don't have misinformation. Okay, a lot of them don't. But at the same time, some of them do, and you can't fucking trust anything they say when they've got more than a few that are just egregious mistakes. You just can't trust anything they're fucking saying anymore. You really can't. All right, next up, Richard Lewis. Here's the thing about Richard Lewis. I love his content. I watch his streams all the fucking time. I watch a lot of his videos too. How much of his content is actually CS content? I don't think you can rank Richard Lewis because like I'd say most of his content isn't necessarily CS. Like by the numbers is S tier. By the numbers is S tier, but we're not ranking by the numbers. I think, hold on. By the numbers is clear S tier. You got to put by the numbers as S tier, okay? 100% S tier, right? But I don't think you can rank Richard Lewis because so much of his content is not CS content. I think we got to just not rank them, and we got to put by the numbers as a whole as S tier. And here's the thing: there are a lot of people that are gonna there are people that are gonna shit on by the numbers. Like people shit on by the numbers sometimes because they don't like Thorin and they don't like Richard Lewis. Okay. However, you can't deny that it's S tier because when Thorin and Richard Lewis say something on by the numbers, 2 weeks later, that is the community opinion. Okay, everyone will shit on Thorin. Like if you go back and you look at how like Thorin and Richard Lewis were shitting on Astralis for a lot of the things that were going on, everyone was shitting on them. Like, what are you talking about? Astralis is a great org. They're so good. Like the community, there was community backlash. You look now, community opinion is literally just by the numbers. They've just absorbed that opinion and made it their own. And they're like, no, this is mine. This is my opinion. You didn't influence me. This is mine. Except it's not. Literally the entire fucking the mass opinion when it comes to Reddit and most of what I see on like Reddit and Twitter, it's just what fucking Richard and Thorin Lewis says. It's what they say just fucking 2 weeks later after they fucking circle jerk that they hate the two. Now we've got these two fucking channels. We've got Snipe to Die, which these are the fucking clips channels. Gotta put them in. They're F tier. They might even be dog shit. Like, here's the thing. There's entertainment value in that. Maybe they're doing something, but they're really just subsisting off of like other people, like off of ESL, right? Are they really doing anything fucking positive? Just put them in F tier. Soviet Womble. Okay, Soviet Womble made some very funny videos, but he's not really fucking CS content, and he hasn't even made a video in a couple months. So we're putting him you can't rank. Did he rank Vladipard? Yeah, sure. We rank him in F tier. Actually, you know what? We're putting Vladipard in dog shit tier, because like 2 weeks after I made my first 4 levels video, he made a 4 levels video in fucking Polish. Okay? And you know what? That's not DMCA-able. It's not even something you can hate someone for. But you know what? It was so close to my timing that I feel a little bit uneasy about it. We're gonna put him in dog shit. You know, I'm not even, you know, if I talked to him, I wouldn't even be mad about it. But you still gotta put him in dog shit. Just for how close the timing was. Okay? That's all it is. It was just too close in the timing. There's nothing wrong with it, okay? It's the yoink and twist, baby. It's the yoink and twist. You see something that works well in cooking, you bring it into CS. You see something that works well in Valorant, you bring it into the CS. And the thing is, he's got his shit in fucking in Polish, so it's not overlap. Like if Warowl made a 4 levels video, I would be a little bit salted about that, because we're going after the same market. And it's like, it's clearly a fucking idea that like I brought into CS. So I'd feel a little bit uneasy if like Warowl did it or some other CS content creator did it, right? In English. In Polish, doesn't really fucking matter. It's not going after my fucking demographic. And even then, like, can I be that salty if I fucking yoinked and twisted it from a fucking cooking channel and brought into CS? I'm not gonna fault someone for, like, proguides uses 4 levels in Valorant. I'm fine with that. Like, I mean, you know, it's still like a little bit whatever, but I'm fine with that. I'm not even gonna fucking, like, I don't even bring it up, right? That's fine. We're using it in CS, but you know what? I don't really give a fuck. But we're putting him in dog shit, okay? Because he gets a little bit of an extra L for that, all right? It was too close to my timing. I swear to God, it was like, I feel like it was a month after I made my first 4 levels. He had his shit going. Sparkles, huh? That's a channel I haven't watched in a while. He's literally just doing case openings. Okay, case openings are dog shit. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, boys. I'm sorry. Spamming case opening videos. Listen, man. We'll put him in D, I guess. We'll put him in D. He's not dog shit. He used to make really good content. Listen, we'll put it this way. Success got to him in that he basically got kind of lazy with success, I think. Okay, in my opinion. Okay, all he does are case opening videos. He's found something that works. He spams it out. It makes a lot of fucking money. There's no reason not to keep making it. So why not just keep fucking making it? He's found it, but it's like, it doesn't seem like it's evolving. Like, I looked at Sparkles a year ago and I thought case openings, and I look at him today and I thought case openings, right? So it's not really evolving, but can you shit on him that hard for that? I don't think so. It's just not, it's not important. I don't care for it. It's D. It's D tier. His videos are still entertaining. Yeah, but I mean, we're talking like, I mean, I think, you know, you could say that Anomaly's videos are entertaining, right? but I still put him in the fucking D tier, you know? He still took the D. Steel, gotta be in the A tier. So Steel is the clearly the first pro that came into CS and talked about how, why, and when. All three in making videos. Most pros, again, I mentioned this with MSL, most pros that make videos, Kerrigan included, MSL included, and there was a lot of pros that made like a few videos back in the day. They make videos that are just like, yeah, here's an angle, and here's another angle, and here's another angle, and here's a smoke, and here's a nade, and here, maybe some of you bring your opera here, and here's a flash, and here's a boost. And it's like, but the how, like that's not important if you don't know why or when you should fucking use it, right? That's not important. Okay, so he's got to be A tier because he was like the first guy to do that. That was a pro. Next up, we got Suka Hot Fire. Sorry, buddy. He follows me on Twitter. He likes my Twitter posts sometimes. He seems like a nice enough guy. I don't give a fuck about his content. Suka Hot Fire makes like it's like Sparkle's videos. It's like best case to invest in for 2021. 100% profitable case straight up. Why the Ancient Collection might become worthless. Like I don't give a fuck about these videos, okay? I don't fucking care. They're not the shit that I want to look at. I don't need investing tips. F. I'm sorry. Okay, maybe we'll put him at the top F. Where's Shroud? Shroud's not a CSGO content creator. Hello? All right, next up we got Jesus, TDM Jesus. Now the thing about TDM Jesus, I've seen a few videos and he's got some really, like, I've liked the few TDM videos I've seen. I've liked them. The ones that are like CSGO skins, a history of the drama. Like, I think that's good. Like, if you look at some of these, there's why half of CSGO skins are missing. I opened 300 snake, but like these are fucking whatever, right? These are whatever. But like, he's got some really good ones, yeah? So I think we'll put TDM, we'll put him in A. I think he's gonna go at the bottom of A. It's not my shit. It ain't my shit, but it's good content. It's good content. What about Pimp? Fuck. I forgot about Pimp. Oh, dude, there's too many CSGO creators, okay? Thorin's tough because Thorin's had so much good shit, right? Like over time, he's had so much good shit. I really like a lot of his videos. I've gotten kind of old, you know, I've gotten kind of bored of him. I think he's got to be S. No, I think he's got to be A. I think we're going to put him next. It's fucking tough, dude. I think he might be S. I think we might put Thorin S tier. All right, so let me explain. The reason I think Thorin is S tier and Launders is A tier is because nobody else can do what Thorin does, in my opinion. Nobody else has that rich of a memory of everything that's fucking happened, okay? No one can replace Thorin, and when things happen, you go to Thorin to get the information, to get the backstory of why this shit happened. But the problem is, like, the problem is his videos are the most fucking boring shit. So that the only reason I'm considering putting him A below Launders is because Thorin and Launders are basically, they make the same content almost, except Thorin I think is irreplaceable, and Launders, while I love Launders and I think I enjoy his content and his casting and he seems like a great guy, okay, you could find someone that looks like him and talks like him and put him in his place, and it might not be the end of the world. There is another Launders out there, okay? There is not another Thorin out there, I don't think. All right, so that's the reason I'll put Thorin in S tier, okay? Thorin's entertaining too. I think he's entertaining too. Yeah, I agree. I'm just saying, like, if you don't think he's entertaining. Trillix. It's in fucking German. I don't care. We'll put him in can't rank. Tweet A is like nadeking, except it looks like Tweet A is like nadeking. Face of 10 funny moments, 41 kills solo queue carry. I don't know enough. I haven't seen enough of Tweet A's shit. He's going in can't rank because I genuinely, like, it looks like something that could be good, but I just haven't seen it in so long. It's been a long time. I don't think I can give him a real rank. I don't think I can. Now, next up, listen, here's the important part. Next up, we've got voice. Right? We got voice. Omega shit. The only reason he's in this fucking list is because when you Google CSGO YouTubers, he's put himself in the fucking list and somehow he's 8th on the list. Motherfucker has 500 subs, okay? Why is he number 8 on the CSGO YouTubers list and I'm not on it, okay? That's some straight fucking cronyism, okay? That ain't fucking real. You're going in Omega shit for gaming your way onto a list that I had to read and look your ass up. I had to waste time looking your fucking channel up. You're in Omega shit. No thank you. Fuck out of here. Okay, now we've got Valve Guides. Here's the thing. Valve Guides, when they were around, was fucking good. It was good shit, right? Like, Valve Guides made some good shit. But they don't really make videos anymore. Last video, a year ago. We'll put him in B tier. He was good, but he doesn't make videos. But I still want to give respect. We've got to put some fucking respect on the name, okay? Vuxgo. What are we rating Vuxgo? Well, he basically just runs around an empty map. Like, if we're being honest, if we're being objective, Vuxgo basically just runs around an empty map and just talks to people, and he's got good information, but is it that good? He's just running around an empty map. Sorry, my bad. I was living in 2018 for a second there. I'm fucking S tier. Get the fuck out of here. What do you think this shit is? Holy fuck, I make the best content on all of YouTube. Put me at the fucking top. The only person I'll put myself behind is Elma Putty, okay? Elma Putty is the only person that I will admit makes fucking more watchable content than me. All right, now Warowl, we got to put him in S. I think Warowl is too important to the community. Warowl has been too important to the community. He's like really helped a whole generation of CS players get good at the game. I don't think you can put Warowl outside of S tier just for his importance in the CS community. I don't think you can. I think you have to put him in S tier. Even if you don't think his content is great, and you know, this is like not me saying I don't like his content. It's just not targeted at me. I do watch some of his newer content. Even if you don't like it, you have to admit that he's been too important, you know? Flom should be S by that logic. Here's the thing, Expanses. There's a difference because Flom has been really important for things outside of YouTube. Warowl's importance is in itself his YouTube channel. That's his importance to the community, okay? Flom's importance to the community is his Twitch and the things he's doing outside of YouTube. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's the difference between the two. This is a YouTube tier list, not like a Twitch and person. This is not a person tier list, right? That's the difference. If I'm being honest about me, where do I put myself? I don't know. I think I probably make S tier content. I'm probably one of the highest, like, in terms of in-game experience and coaching experience, I'm probably one of the higher level players making tips content. And I would put myself genuinely in like B tier a year ago, but I think my content recently, you can't fucking deny that the editing is fucking well done. I put a lot of time and effort into it, and the information has remained similar, so I don't think you can put me outside S tier, if I'm being honest. Loba? Listen, I'm gonna just be honest about Loba here. I'm gonna be honest about Loba, okay? Because I'm just honest. It's not like I was lying about anyone else. I'm just being honest. Loba makes shit content. He's lazy as a YouTuber. Yeah, that's the way I'll put it. And it's just about YouTube content. This is just about Loba as a human, right? Like, even maybe his Twitch is better. I haven't seen his Twitch. Because, like, I'm more forgiving. If you play 4-3 stretched and you don't have a great computer, so you can't have it on 1080p, I'm more forgiving for streaming because it's tougher, right? On YouTube, it's just lazy. It's just laziness. Loba isn't going to switch to native just for YouTube. Seiki, buddy, I switched to native just for YouTube, you fuck. I do that. Me. Hello. I did that for years. I turned shit on to native just for YouTube because it looks better, and I turned off netgraph every fucking time. Every time. I remade videos that were in 4.3. I re-fucking made them, okay? So don't tell me he's not gonna fucking do it because I did it, okay? And if I did it, anyone can do it. All right, so fuck off out of here. That's the end of the tier list. Have a great night, guys. Love you all. Peace out. Sub to the channel. This is gonna go on YouTube. Make sure you hit that sub button, turn that red button gray, youtube.com/2vucsgo. It'll be up there soon.